How to attract a Taurus woman, 16 tips that won't backfire. Part 1. You've met a woman who's beautiful both inside and out, and who's fearless and bold. A woman who's radiant and charming. Of course, we're talking about a Taurus woman, and I completely get you if you fell in love with her at very first sight. It's impossible not to. Women born under this earth sign simply have a personality that makes every man go crazy about them. Now, let's cut to the chase and find out how to attract a Taurus woman and win her heart over forever. First of all, I want to warn you to prepare yourself, because you're about to embark on a very challenging journey. You must be aware that it won't be so easy to attract a Taurus woman. However, in the end, you'll realize that it was worth every trouble you had to go through and every effort you had to make. We're talking about a once-in-a-lifetime woman here, so it's normal that you'll have to walk through a patch of thorny bushes to get to her heart. A Taurian woman is emotionally very strong and stable. They aren't drama queens at all, and they're always in good touch with their emotions. That's indeed a quality every man will appreciate. They're also bold and independent women who don't like to be told what to do. No matter how much a Taurian woman loves a man, she'll never allow him to control her in any aspect of her life. You'll never be able to play mind games with her, because she's very intelligent and she really doesn't have time for that. She's loyal and she appreciates loyalty above everything else. Ruled by Venus, the Taurus woman is also known as a goddess of love. This nickname is appropriate for her because she is truly in love with life, love, and all other beautiful things. We mentioned some of the really remarkable traits of a Taurus woman. Now it would be fair to talk about their flaws a little bit. The ruling planet of this zodiac sign is Venus, and that explains why Taurus women are drawn to luxurious things, and why material possessions are so important to them. A Taurus woman is good with managing finances, but she will also fall for a guy who's able to support her financially. She's stubborn and can be pretty harsh and blunt. Most people think they're cold-hearted when, in fact, Taurian women are only straightforward and will always tell the truth, no matter how ugly and hurtful to the other person it may be. They're also quick to temper and a little bit possessive, so you definitely shouldn't do something that might piss them off. As I said, you're dealing with quite a remarkable woman here, but it'll be pretty tough to win her heart over. How to attract a Taurus woman, 16 efficient tips. Women born under this zodiac sign are very special ladies indeed. Even though they hide the key to their heart very well, it's possible to find it. It'll take time, for sure, but once you manage to win her over, you'll see it was all worth it, because she's really a woman who'll stay committed and loyal to you for the rest of her life. So, if you want to know how to attract a Taurus woman, pay close attention to these tips below. 1. Become her friend. If the Taurus girl likes you back, the first thing she'll want to find out is whether you are trustworthy. In order to prove it to her and get her trust, you need to become her friend first. If you start out as friends, it'll be easier to maintain the relationship with your Taurus lady later. Through friendship, you'll both get a chance to get to know each other better, which will be a huge plus when you decide to start a romantic relationship. It'll also allow you to connect on a deeper emotional level, not only physically. Being friends first will also help you to make sure whether you truly are a good match. 2. Be confident. You're dealing with a bold, fearless woman here, and you need to show that you're bold as well. So, if you want to seduce her, you must man up and show your confidence every time you approach her. She needs a real man, and if you want to win her over, you need to prove that you're exactly what she is looking for. You need to prove to her that you're aware of your flaws, but that you've embraced them instead of allowing them to stop you in any way. If you have any self-esteem issues, it would be a good idea to work on that before you go on the adventure of seducing a Taurus woman. Work on your body language and improve your self-image, because that's the only way you'll leave a good impression. 3. She needs an independent man. Taurus girls are independent, and it's no wonder they want a man who's independent, too. She'll never fall for you if you don't have a clear perspective for the future, or if you're still under your parents' influence. Remember, she needs a real man, not a young teenage boy. She doesn't have time to be dragged into childish mind games, and she'll definitely never settle for being someone's one-night stand. That's actually why she's looking for an independent man who'll share that same opinion. Aries, Aquarius, and Gemini men will easily spark her interest because they have a mind of their own, and they're truly in love with their independence. Don't think that just because you both appreciate your independence, Even when you're in a romantic relationship, you won't be able to compromise or how it may endanger your relationship. On the contrary, it can only improve it. 4. Be emotionally available. If you want to grab her attention, you must show her that you're in touch with your feelings all the time, and that you aren't afraid of communicating your emotions with her. A Taurus woman doesn't have time to guess what's happening with you, or why you have become distant all of a sudden. She wants to be able to talk with her man about everything. So, if she asks you a personal or an intimate question, you should answer it honestly. Also, be prepared to talk about your past relationships, because she'll most assuredly go there, too. 5. Prove to her that you're trustworthy. The qualities a Taurus girl appreciates the most are loyalty and trustworthiness. So, if she ever tells you a secret or confides in you, you shouldn't tell it to anyone else. Show her you're a man of your word, and that she can always trust you. If you promise her that you'll do or won't do something, you must stand behind your words and keep them. If you ever give her a reason to doubt you, it'll be almost impossible to win her over after it. It's a well-known fact that Taurus women don't easily forgive others, and even if she forgives you for a mistake, she'll surely remember it forever. 6. Be an active listener. Well, to be honest, all women like to be heard. We all want our partners to really listen to us, because there's truly nothing worse than talking to someone who makes you feel like you're talking to a wall. Most people see Taurus women as alpha females, but that's actually only a facade they have, because they don't want to get hurt by someone they love. They're actually very gentle and emotional women, who only want to be loved and respected. That's why it's hard for them to open up to someone, because they don't want to seem weak. You have to earn her trust first, and once you manage to do that, she'll slowly open up to you. When that moment comes, listen to her carefully and don't ever interrupt. Try to remember as many details as you can, because she'll appreciate it also. When she opens up to you, it's important not to judge her and to show understanding. 7. Wow her with romantic text messages. Taurus women don't like to waste time texting, so don't even think about sending them some long romantic messages. I may be confusing you, and you're probably wondering now, how to attract a Taurus woman through texting, right? Well, it's actually pretty easy. Just pay attention to their style of texting, and you'll know how to text with your Taurus crush. Keep your text short, charming, and funny. If you need to text her something important, be direct and don't beat around the bush, because that's something they hate the most. Of course, it would be a great idea to surprise her, in the middle of the workday with a cute text. It would also be nice to text her after a date and write how you had a great time with her, or impress her with a genuine compliment over a text.